Really? We're shifting genres again?
I'm all that's left. If I can just make it to the hibernatorium, I might have a chance.
Hello there, chum. How did you get past those creatures? Not sure. Seemed like they were avoiding me. Felt kind of personal. I'm just glad I'm not alone anymore. You and me both, friend. Stay behind me and we can make it out of this together. I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's do it. We're all that remains of the crew. We have to complete this mission together as a team. Indeed. Say, you know what I just read on the internet? Wait. Are you about to tell me some weird conspiracy theory that makes me instantly distrust and abandon you, thus invalidating my previous glorification of teamwork and togetherness? No. It's impossible to hum while holding your nose. Sorry, I was expecting some nonsense about how the Earth is round or something. You think it's flat? Of course it is. Oh, look at that! Time to hit the old dusty trail. But those creatures, they'll get you. It's been a good run. Him? Yeah, no problem. So am I next?
Nah, we're good, mate. No worries.
See you at the party, Richter.
Nemesis Lockdown is a semi-cooperative player elimination game released in 2022 and designed by Adam Kwapinski, with art by Jacob Jaskowski, Piotr Foskowitz, Patrick Jedrzejczyk, Yuel Labak, Piotr Olienski, and Mikhail Peich. I truly apologize for what I've just done to those names. The goal is to, well, I'd like to say survive, but this game really doesn't want you to. Try to complete your objective, find an exit, and hope you don't have a, special passenger. To set up, place the main board in the middle of the table. Place the isolation room, repository, and backup power supply tiles on the marked spaces. Shuffle the remaining room tiles by group and add one face down to the corresponding spaces. Place a random face-down exploration token on each unrevealed room. Place the elevator next to the SO2 space, the main gate next to the bunker, and the rover next to room 002. Place a random power token on each of the 4 marked spaces with the blue side up only on the 1 and 2 token. Place a random CSS token face down on the marked spaces of the time track with the time token red side up at the start of the track. Put the laboratory board next to the main board with 5 egg tokens on it and 3 random Night Stalker weakness cards below it, turning the leftmost card face up. Fill the intruder bag with tokens based on player count. Shuffle the decks of event, attack, contamination, serious wound, item, 3 different colors, and computer action separately, placing the computer actions card on the board and the rest near it. Give each player a numbered help card, 1 personal objective card, 1 corporate objective card, along with a random contingency token. Then place 1 contingency token face down on the time track, and the rest in a face down stack next to the alert room. In player order, each player drafts 1 from a choice of 2 characters, taking the chosen character's board, miniature action card, starting item card, and quest item card. They place their knowledge token on the laboratory board at the 1 space for facility workers and the 3 space for survivors. Place the blue deck of crafted item cards and all tokens within reach of all players. Player number 1 receives the first player token and will take the first actions. In Nemesis Lockdown, players are either staff of a sinister corporate facility on Mars dealing with an outbreak of hostile alien life forms, or a survivor from a previous encounter traumatized but fortified with experience and will. This is gonna be fun. The game is played for up to 15 rounds, but will most probably end so much sooner. The rounds themselves are broken down into a player phase where the players will draw cards and take actions, and the event phase where things can get pretty dicey. During the player phase, each player in order will take 2 actions in total, consisting of things like moving to other rooms, searching for items, performing room actions, and attacking the alien threat, called intruders. Each action performed has a cost, which is paid by discarding that number of cards from their hand. Players will be trying to figure out the active contingency and avoid the corporation's wrath, exploring the facility to complete their objective, decontaminating themselves to clear infection cards and larvae that may have latched onto them, and finding a way out of the facility itself while they still have time. If a player chooses to, or only can, perform 1 or no actions on their turn, they must pass as their action and are done for the round. Once all players have passed in a round, the event phase will involve moving the time token to the next space, removing any nearby noise tokens in powered sections only, resolving attacks and movement for any intruders on the board, resolving an event card, and then drawing an intruder token from the bag. This usually results in a noise roll, which can and often will bring more intruders crawling out of the walls. Assuming at least 1 player is still standing after all that, a new round starts and the game marches on. The movement of the time marker will cause sections to lose power, this can be remedied, as well as CSS pods to launch, possible escape vectors. And the events each round will complicate the situation and increase the threat. If the last character leaves the board either by death or by escape, or the time marker reaches the last space on the track, this space can be moved up by initiating self-destruct or activating the alert procedure. The game end is triggered. First, the active contingency token is revealed and resolved. This represents the corporation coming in to clear the facility and may result in a post-game death of an escaped character. Better be sure you pick the right exit. Next, any players with contamination cards are checked, and if they have any infected cards or larvae on them, they also risk a quick end. Finally, any still living characters reveal if they have completed their objective. Any players who manage all of that win. Then their characters start the first day of the rest of their therapy. This game is a hoot! I know, those are pretty strong words, and I should probably watch my language. I can't help it. I have a great time whatever this beast is brought to the table. Make no mistake though, it is a beast. Set up and teach for any new players can be a slog, and the rounds themselves seem to stretch on forever as you sneak around, carefully secure gear, and work together to get the facility back online. All of that goes right out the space window the first time an encounter happens and those monsters come pouring in. It is cinematic, frustrating, hopeless, and hilarious, all in equal measure. Have I ever won this game? Not even close. Last time I was a heavily armed security guard who was eviscerated by a small cadre of terror while the janitor took off running. That was round 3. It only got worse from there. Will I keep trying anyway? You already know what I'm gonna say. I'm always game. Wackadoo, it's true!